Okay, so I just saw the quick video on Jake Hart's channel about Charlie Kirk. I don't know who this guy is. Uh, and without Jake Hart's, I think this tragedy would have went underneath my radar. I'm still in the middle of moving, hence why I don't have a webcam. But apparently, Kirk was a right wing, very close ally of President Trump. This does not matter. No matter what position he was in, violence is never the answer. I am trying to keep my anger in check. Violence is never, never the answer. I don't like politics that much. I don't really follow it. I vote for whomever I think can actually help the country in the best direction. Which is why I'm not getting into it. But the fact that Charlie Kirk was at a speaking speech, like, yeah, he was doing a speech about mass shooting and then gets shot in the neck. This is despicable. What was the point? Are you trying to prove what he was saying? This is from Times, the New York Times. Oh, I probably shouldn't have be doing this, but it needs to be done. It needs to be said. Screw everything else that's been going on. This is really important, and this is stupid. So the manhunt is still going on. They've spotted a person sitting or laying down on the roof over here before the shot. And then someone has a video where he was running off of the rooftop. So that's pretty much all that we have going for us. And people are already holding vigils outside the hospital where Charlie Kirk was taken to. I don't care if you think his views were wrong. What is wrong, absolutely, without question, is murder. I don't know about this too much, but this kind of thing separates our country, and it's pissing me off. It's like, ooh, left. If you're on the right, everybody on the left is like wrong and like a demon. But if you're on the left, everybody on the right is wrong and is a demon. This is America. The only way that we can make America great is if we all come together and move in the right direction. Shooting people is not the right direction. I'm not going to bother reading all this. I do want to play this, though.
To my great fellow Americans, I am filled with grief and anger at the heinous assassination of Charlie Kirk on a college campus in Utah. Charlie inspired millions, and tonight all who knew him and loved him are united in shock and horror. Charlie was a patriot who devoted his life to the cause of open debate and the country that he loved so much, the United States of America.
And that last bit is the important part. He was fighting for what he believed in that would make America great. And I am keep saying that because that's what Trump says, like, make America great again. But We can't make America great if we just shoot everybody we don't like. This is the video I was talking about, where someone captured the possible shooter running off the roof. Okay, from Tanner Maxwell's vantage point behind the tent under which Mr. Kirk was speaking at Utah Valley University, he couldn't see or hear as well as he wanted to, he said in a phone interview. He moved to get a better view of the crowd in order to take a video to show his friends. As he pulled his phone out to start filming, he heard a single gunshot. His video, which begins immediately after the shot, captures people dropping to the ground or running for cover. Mr. Maxwell rushed home. As he was reviewing his footage later, he noticed a figure running across the roof of a building from which a university spokesperson said the shot that killed Mr. Kirk was fired. A New York Times analyst of a second video shows what appears to be a person lying on the same roof before the shooting. It is unclear if this person was the shooter, but someone there would have had a clear line of sight up to Mr. Rick. Bua Mason, head of Utah's Department of Public Safety, said in a press conference that the gunfire that killed Mr. Kirk came from a longer distance shot from a roof. So, I feel like they did catch the person. And I know it's like a long distance, but maybe, just maybe, we can use the combination of those two videos to try to see who this was. I know it's going to be extremely hard because it's from a long distance and it's very grainy and pixelated at that distance. But this is just dumb. This is really dumb. And now everybody that goes to... Yeah, this is... these are like different... these are different like violent acts. And this is just dumb. This is what's separating America. You're only proving everybody right with these violence. Yeah, he held what he called the "prove me wrong" exchanges, inviting people to debate him about current events and statements Mr. Kirk and members of his team had made. Videos shared on Turning Point USA's social media pages showed Mr. Kirk engaging in debates about stricter border control, the rights of transgender women, and the ethics of abortion. This I actually recall. And I've seen videos where someone actually came up with a subject that he couldn't really prove or disprove. So okay, so there's a correction about a thing you can read right here. I'm going to be done with this. Apparently, people are laughing that he died. I had looking for like a article that would actually give me information. I saw one that was mocking the fact that he got shot at a press conference where he was talking about mass shooting. That's wrong. And also, I'm going to go on the record saying that I think that someone did try to shoot Donald Trump. I don't think that was staged at all. Mainly because someone actually got killed there. So, don't resort to violence to solve your issues. There's several different ways you can solve it. And in America, the president can only be president for 4 years at a time, and then we can vote for another one. If you didn't vote and you don't like who became president, vote. Vote for the other side. There's a saying that the pen is mightier than the sword. And these Republicans getting shot at is proof. Because people are getting pissed off at what they're saying. But don't shoot people. Come on.